Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, patriots of all ages, quick update for you. This has been a very, very busy week for Team Trump, but mostly his nominees as the Senate confirmation hearings are taking place. Of course, one of the most, contentious is for Pete Hegseth, Defense Secretary nominee. Now, Hegseth has definitely gotten a whole bunch of support, a whole bunch. As a matter of fact, one of the benefits of Pete as incoming defense secretary is that recruitment is up when it's been down for quite a while under the Biden regime. There are young men and women who are willing to come back or for the first time sign up to serve their country. Now, of course, when you have somebody like Hegseth, who is incurred the wrath of a lot of the mainstream media and the Democrats, expect fireworks. And the Pete Hegseth hearing absolutely did not disappoint. But I want to at least show you one of the lowlights when Pocahontas Senator Elizabeth Warren wanted to try to be too cute by half. Um, and I just want to get this up for you because I'll tell you, it is absolutely, without a doubt, one of the most wackadoodle things that you could ever hope for or ever want to see. So hang tight here. I'm just gonna get this up for you. And oh yeah, baby, it's just gonna be nuts. It's gonna be all kinds of nuts. So let's see. Well, actually, let me start with one of the funnier moments that took place when new Montana Senator Tim Sheehy, Republican, uh, got into a kind of hilarious exchange with the soon-to-be Defense Secretary Hegseth.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Pete, I'm actually going to ask you questions because I want to hear your answer. How many genders are there? Tough one.
Senator, there are two genders.
I know that well. I'm a Sheehy, so I'm on board. What's the diameter of the rifle round fired out of an M4A1 rifle?
That's a 5.56.
How many push-ups can you do?
I did 5 sets of 47 this morning.
What do you think are most important strategic bases in the Pacific?
In the Pacific, Guam is pretty strategically significant.
How many rounds of 5.56 can you fit into the magazine of an M4 rifle?
Depends on the magazine, but standard issue is 30.
And what size round does the M9 Beretta standard issue sidearm for the military fire?
A 9mm.
What kind of batteries do you put in your night vision goggle?
Duracell.
So right there, you're representing qualifications that show you understand what the warfighter deals with every single day on the battlefield. You understand what happens on the front line, where our troops will be. And what happens, unfortunately, in this country is decisions made in rooms like this, bad decisions, end up in dead 17, 18, 19-year-old Americans. And those Americans rarely come from families that sit in rooms like this. They come from lower middle-income families who sometimes the military is their only way out. And they join because maybe they want to go to college. Maybe they know the choice. Maybe they love this country. But for whatever reason, they joined and they sat on the dotted line. And when people like us screw up, they don't come home. And that's the one thing that I care about. Is you remember when I shut the door, when you came with your entourage, Senator Coleman, I've known for a long time, and you and I sat together and asked you one question. You remember what that question was?
Are you going to have the backs of the warfighters?
Exactly. What is going to be your number one priority? And I don't care, frankly, what all these letters and articles say. I've been a part of a smear campaign too. I get it. I care that you're going to have one thing in mind when you sit in that chair in that 5-sided building. And you told me what that was. So with that, you have my support. I'm sorry you have to go through a process like this.
Yep. That, my friends, is the soon to be Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth. But unfortunately, my friends, it doesn't always get fun. But this, my friends, hang on here. Yep. This is going to be a scream. It's going to be an absolute scream. Of course, one of the harpies, namely one of the female Democrat senators, uh, is Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren. And as I promised, I'm going to play this video, and it's not very long, but I'll tell you, it's going to be a hoot. Oh, come on. Be nice to me. Oops. Oh, come on. Really? Oh my goodness. I just love technology when it screws up. But come on, let's get this going. Okay.
That after they retire, generals should be banned from working for the defense industry for 10 years. You and I agree on the corrosive effects of the revolving door between the Pentagon and defense contractors. It's something I would have liked to talk with you about if you'd come and been willing to visit with me. But the question I have for you on this is, will you put your money where your mouth is and agree that when you leave this job, you will not work for the defense industry for 10 years?
Senator, it's not even a question I've thought about because
You can
it's
think
not
about
one
it right now.
It's not one. My motivation for this job.
I understand that. I just need a yes or no here.
Come next.
Time is short. I just need a yes or no.
I would consult with the president about what the policy
In
should be.
other words, you're quite sure that every general who serves should not go directly into the defense industry for 10 years. You're not willing to make that same pledge?
I'm not a general, Senator.
You'll be the one. Let us just.
This is what happens, Pocahontas, when you try to be too cute by half by a guy who knows how to deal with things like this and deal with people like you. And he is a war fighter, and he is going to put the war fighters as top priority. So yeah, folks, what can you do? You just gotta love it. So, my friends, let's hope with 4 days left on until J20 and inauguration day, things are going to get a little wacky, but hey, what can you do, folks? So let us pray for President Trump's continued safety and that he makes it all the way to January 20th. So take care for now, and as always, remember, Patriots come in all colors.